Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, friends. What another lovely day. We're chilling back in Brandon's bed because we're actually doing like a nighttime recording.
We've been daytiming it lately.
We've been daytiming it. I was kind of like weird.
Now we're going to get an Emmy and a daytime Emmy. Just like Lisa Vanderpump.
Oh my gosh.
Has Vanderpump Rules won an Emmy? I bet they will if they haven't.
After this past season, they better. I mean, at this point...
Do you see they started recording 2 days ago?
Did they really?
Season 11.
Oh, thank God.
They've all signed on except for Raquel, but she's not out of it.
They've all signed. Oh, this actually like gives me so much serotonin because I just like binge watched that whole thing. And if you were to tell me that it was like done after that, I think I would have like had a conniption.
Same.
Because we got merch.
And I've bought more Vanderpump Rules merch than any merch I've ever
ever.
I think it equals as much Nicki Minaj. How did the fly get into the cupboard?
I don't know. We do have a new producer in the studio, and it is this fucking fly in Brandon's room.
It's the house fly that just decided to take Cece's place. New merch coming soon.
Yeah, I was going to say that is top on my list, is that we have to talk about our merch. We finally have merch. We finally actually have merch, and it is out there like right the hell now.
This is the first official announcement. Yeah, we haven't really talked about it too much.
We posted about it on Instagram just so I could be like, hey, it's out there. Like, go buy it. And people already have bought a couple of things, which is so fucking awesome, and it makes my whole day. I send Brandon a screenshot every time, and I'm like, oh my God, look. It's
Please, so
great.
Y'all buy it. I pay $20 a month to host this podcast.
Yeah, at least make Brandon get
you
his
just
money
need to
back.
at least buy one thing a month. Although we did have some advertisements and we made $2.37. So
hell yeah, we love that. So we don't have like a fancy URL for this yet because for some reason it's like my name or something weird. I don't know. I have to go change it. We have to like, get a domain, whatever. So go to our bio, like our link tree. We have a Where Are We Growing link tree now. I made one for us so that we could have both of them into there together.
I feel like there must be a way where we can like combine.
You can integrate like wherewegrowing.com and all the links and stuff into that website. Because the website is very smart. It seems like a lot of things we can do on there. So yeah, you can either go to my page. You can maybe Brandon will also add the link.
It will hopefully be added. Yes.
So it's in my link tree and the Where Are We Growing link tree. So go just like clink the link in the bio.
Clink the link.
So I'm really proud of it. I designed all this stuff on my little iPad in Procreate. So nothing's like on Canva or whatever. No offense to the Canva lovers. I mean, I use Canva all the time, you know.
I do love
But
Canva.
I was like, I've been dinking around on Procreate all the time and have a bunch of plant designs. So I was like, I might as well just like use these and do them, you know?
No, even Brenna today was like, Nicole, crank that website out and all of that merch faster than you've ever done anything in your entire life.
Granted, like it was a very smart platform and hopefully it goes well. There are like I had a couple hiccups, like couldn't figure out, like the website wouldn't load for me when I was trying to do prints. Like I can be able to do like certain prints of things too, of like cute like planty art and tote bags. The tote bag thing wouldn't load too. So
not the totes.
We could make pillows. I mean, we can go make anything. I think it goes through like
you were like telling me all this stuff. I'm like, this is more than Printful had.
Yeah, I don't know what it's through, but it is print on demand. But y'all, it actually ships like really fast. I ordered like samples already and they were like, oh yeah, like our stuff always like ships within like a week. And yeah, it's on its way already. I was like, what the hell? So what I'm really excited about too, well, I did go in and edit the prices on the sizes because I saw that in some of them. Well, okay, so I don't know who prints these things, but depending on what you pick, like some of them are only available in like small, medium, large.
Yeah, it's whatever inventory they have like available at the time.
Some of them are available like extra small through 5X. But anyways, regardless, I went in and all of the prices and the sizes are like the same price. Because I went in and then it was like, oh, if you want to get like 2X or 3X, it's going to be like $3 extra. I'm like, fuck you, no. So like we make a little extra or a little less on those, but like not nothing. So people are greedy.
Better than nothing.
So went in, leveled that out because you know me. I'm not trying to pay more for a bigger size. That's BS. But what I'm also really excited about, I mean, I'm very excited about the website for so many reasons, but you guys can leave us like a little comment.
Oh my God, it's so cute. This when Nicole's telling me all the features, I haven't even looked at it, which is for me with website things, I'm usually like.
I also did this like over Pride weekend somehow.
Yeah, and I was very busy. Very, very busy.
But yeah, you can leave us a little comment. It gives me a little notification on my phone.
Guess what? We don't have an Apple review today. We have a Spotify comment.
Yay. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I love when you guys listen to us. But yeah, not only can you guys leave us a comment, but we can respond in video form. So we will be doing
style.
that. Yeah, like cameo style.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah, so we got to do that because I want whenever you guys like get something, because we have CC merch, of course. There's producer CC merch. So if you haven't
making an appearance,
yeah. So if you haven't gone on the website already, check out the CC merch.
No, it's honestly the
you
cutest
need to
thing.
Check it out, and it's not a picture of her. I literally like did a little drawing on Procreate, like based off a picture of her.
Insane. It looks like you just like
copy pasted, like etched her out of there.
Yeah,
threw it on there.
no, it
because
was a
Brenna
process.
said that I even got her little like pink eye and then the little like gray eye. She's so cute. So that every time you get producer CC merch, you'll get a little video of CC. Maybe we'll give her a little treat or something, and maybe a meow if you're lucky. If you're very lucky,
extremely lucky.
She really only does that to like nag at you.
Yeah, she only barks when she wants something.
Yeah, when she's like, "Hello, pet me," or like, "Feed me," something like that. So that, yeah, just so many fun things about it, and I think it's good that I waited this long because this platform like reached out to me literally like a week before I got it done. I got this put together and I was like, maybe I'll check this out. And then the guy thing was so easy. The dude sent me the invite to make the website at 8 p.m. and then by like noon the next day I had it.
It
up.
was fully flushed
and it wasn't
out.
And I didn't stay up all night and do it. Like I got my full night's of rest of it and everything, and I was like, damn. But I think because I already had like most of the designs done.
Yeah, you weren't like actively creating art all night long.
No. So yeah, I'm just pumped. So there's like Where Are We Growing merch. It's not like our logo or anything or our faces. It's like a different thing.
It's cute.
Thank you.
Oh my god, you know what vibes it's getting? Mother Co merch.
Oh, cute.
But
Love
like
that.
Like
try to pick a fun like font, some fun colors. Because some of the colors are based off of like our colors. Some of them are just like different or like similar to our colors. So there's CC merch, there's Where Are We Growing merch, and then of course like there's Anthurium merch because Brandon loves Anthuriums, and then there's Ping merch because I love my pings.
Oh.
So a little bit of all of us, and I'm really pumped about it. And it'll just probably be the easiest way for you guys to support us. And now I understand why people push their merch so much, because I'm like, oh my god, we already made like $25.
Yeah, because let's be real, we can barely produce enough content to give you the baseline content. You're not getting extra content.
Oh my god. But I'm like, I am just like finally excited that happened. But yeah, go check it out if you haven't. So that's our spiel. We're probably going to talk about it a lot, but that's just like
oh my god,
the whole thing.
When this merch arrives, it's gonna be.
You guys better tag us when you take pictures and stuff.
Send it to Daryl merch. Who cares? Where Are We Growing merch? That's where it's at.
I'm so excited to like wear it all the time and wear it everywhere, so people can be like, "What's that?" I'm like, "It's my merch." Hey.
A bit. It was really awkward being like, this is my TikTok merch, but being like, this is the merch for my podcast. I feel like that's much more professional, and people will be like, yeah, maybe we can like make like a little black one I can wear to work. Where Are We Growing?
Yeah.
Ex Dior.
Just like make something really like low key and like, what's that? But yeah, I tried to pick a lot of fun colors too, because I like colorful things now. But it's the funnest, and I'll shut up about it now. We got to give our Pride weekend / did we go to Taylor Swift update? But
Okay.
I think people all know.
Well, if you've been watching my story, you know that I have. You know my answer.
Brandon went quickly from like, I kind of want to get Taylor Swift tickets to like desperation, and like I want people to maybe pity me on my story.
No, to the
that you were like throwing everything out there.
The stress of getting Taylor Swift tickets probably took 10 years off of my life, and I wish I was kidding. Sitting in those queues, you saw my snaps that first queue. I'm like physically shaking, like. So I literally rushed to my friend's house because the queue could happen anywhere between 4 and 7 p.m. So I call Lauren Travis, and she was like, I'm like, are you at home? You're in the car. Where are you? And she was like, oh my God, what's going on? Are you okay? Are you safe?
Because you
and
were
I'm
like, you were like, I can't go home.
I'm like, I will be at your house in 5 minutes. Get home now. because she lives right by work, and it was a 50-minute drive home.
And you're like, I'm not gonna make it. You're like, I don't have stable Wi-Fi. I need a computer now. I need a computer and stable Wi-Fi now. You just thought of the closest friend and was like, I'm coming over to your house. I can't believe you.
And then we sat on that computer for 2 hours and 26 minutes before the queue opened, and then we waited another 45 minutes to process through the queue just to get nothing.
Ouch.
And then I was on the queue the next day. Well, no, I wasn't on the queue. I sat waiting for the queue for 4 hours, and it never popped up. But then it popped up, guess what? At 7:26. How is a 6:30 concert supposed to have 7:26 ticket drop? And then I was on it the next morning when I was so hungover I wanted to die.
I can't believe you like go from so hungover you want to die to like later that day going out again. Like, how do you do that? At your old age.
I am geriatric. No, I just...
No, because like, I feel like I don't even know if I could do that. How do you do that?
I consume an incredible amount of water. I make sure I get some protein in my system. I take my Adderall, and I'm good to go. That was... The extracurriculars are a little later in the day. I know.
Oh my God.
I'll go play my intramural volleyball. I like
Oh my God. Well, did you like, okay, so you said that you're like Friday night and Saturday night pride was like kind of just like a normal night out, but then you had a crazy Sunday night. And then you went out last night. You went to the strip club last night?
Yeah, I did.
On a Tuesday?
You know we love the strip club. We talk about this in the podcast. We talk about strip clubs a lot.
But then I was like, I'm a little worried about Brandon that he's just like continuing to go out throughout the week. Like,
I was up late, but it was like
this can't be a regular thing.
It was actually a casual night.
Okay.
So it's like instead of sitting in bed until 2 a.m. I was at the strip club.
Okay.
You know? I got to support my girls.
I'm going to be up anyways. You endorse these strippers. Yeah, I know.
I am a feminist. No, I went up to the stage and I said, hey girl, come to Sephora or Nordstrom or Ulta or Macy's. Probably not Macy's because I'm not there very often. But I will help you. I will give you free makeup. I love these strippers.
Oh my God. So no Taylor.
But anyway,
but
I did see Daya.
Who's Daya?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you had to sing the song to me for me to get it.
Don't wait.
No eat.
Wait.
Still pretty.
Like, but it's like Kelly Clarkson. I have no idea who Daya is. If she walked past me down the street, wouldn't even look twice. But when she was performing, I was like, wait, I know this song and I know every word. And I was like, wait, I know this song. It was just song after song that you knew and you didn't know you knew. And
That's what happened to me when I saw George Ezra.
Who's George Ezra?
Exactly. I can't think of something out of the blue. God damn it.
No, she was really good. She was an amazing performer. I had a great night.
That's amazing. What is the tip tapping that I'm hearing? Is that your fish tank? I don't know. Like, what is, you hear that, right? He's looking, yeah, he does hear it. Okay, now we have to be silent so Brandon can hear it. Everyone shut up.
Shh. It is the fish tank. I don't know what it is. Can you guys hear it?
Wait, let me put my microphone over there.
If you guys can hear this, let us know. Also, I don't really know what would be going in the fish tank.
I can't.
It's like
maybe there's a fish flipping around in the filter.
You know what it sounds like when you're like accidentally like have your finger on the key too long? It's like,
yeah, it sounds like someone typing on a MacBook right now.
That's why I was like, wait, are my feet on the keys?
Well, I thought I heard it earlier because I was typing out our guide thing, to keep us on track. And I thought that my sound was on because I thought that I was hearing the click. So you bring your whole microphone over there.
We have long cords in this podcast. We are professional. I don't think people realize how professional of equipment we actually have.
Don't say that because people complain about our sound.
Okay, it's the
settings. We're not that smart with
yeah,
the settings.
that's exactly it.
Yeah, if a producer came in and set everything to the way it's supposed to be.
If you're trying to be our unpaid producer, we already haven't. Well, we do have one unpaid producer, but an unpaid producer who actually knows how the
equipment works,
how the equipment and the economy works.
We could maybe trade you in plans. We don't got money.
Honestly, I would.
Unless people start buying our merch.
I mean, I didn't go to Taylor Swift, so I got lots of plants left.
Okay, so are you going to show them the sound, or did you make it stop? Oh yeah, you filled it up with water.
Well, yeah, but I did that before. I don't know.
I don't hear it anymore.
I don't hear it either. Thank God. That was going to drive me wild. Like, I'm already just watching my fish. If you guys have been watching my story, I was
going to say that's next on my on my list is talking about your fish tank, because you got a bunch of like new betta fish.
Bettas.
From who?
Not betas. From PNW Bettas. Pacific Northwest Bettas. We were messaging on Instagram a little bit. Did I tell you that?
No.
Because I was like tagging the shit out of it.
She's like a big deal in the fish world, right?
Yeah, she has like 500,000 followers, 5.5 million followers.
5.5.
But yeah, no, I got 5 female bettas to go into my tank, and they have been what a treat, what a dream.
They are actually really like interesting to watch and interact with the other like things in the tank. And when they like fight with each other or like get a little attitude,
little tiffs.
Yeah, so all of them are still alive. Brandon is enjoying fish life with not having to worry about them like just spontaneously dying.
Yeah, no, it's great. Oh no, they're in a there they go. Oh
shoot, I missed it.
Yeah, it's
we were like yelling earlier. Oh, that one is like, some of them are like, that one is just so aggressive.
Yeah, the queen bee one is super aggressive. Is the marble one out?
I don't know.
Oh, look there's the long finned one.
Yeah, the pretty looking salmon one. Oh my God, look at that thing. They just are going crazy.
No, this fish tank it's so fun to watch.
You need to figure out how to set up a live stream so y'all can just go and click on Brandon's tank.
No, literally.
And just watch it 24/7. That's something that people would do on TikTok.
My main issue is that I can't get it to like record the whole fish tank without the light causing like a glare.
Mm. Yeah, and it is inconvenient that it's in your bedroom.
No, I just let it go all day while I'm at work, you know?
Yeah, but...
I got that spare phone that's marked stolen from AT&T, so...
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I tried to trade in my phone when I got my new computer, and they said, nope, AT&T won't let us. And then I looked it up, and it said, your status is lost and or stolen.
You suck, AT&T.
And I'm like, yep, yeah, the phone I sent to you, AT&T, and then you sent it back to me and said, well, because you paid $600, you don't have to give us this phone back.
Also, if y'all aren't aware, this is kind of like a jump around goofy episode. Like, we do have like a main plant topic a little later, but we have like things to get to. It was hazy today.
The smoke.
Y'all, the wildfires.
My asthma can't take it.
I was actually outside today, Brandon.
No, you had to you were working outside.
I was like unboxing. There was 2 massive pallets of just individually boxed ceramic pots at PQ. We get this shipment like every once in a while, like it's just basic pots in a couple different colors and all the sizes. We got some new styles, some new colors, but I swear to God, after being outside, there was like a film on my skin.
Oh,
like I felt.
I don't like that.
Something like I could taste it.
No,
I was like,
I turned my car on and it was
hell?
like a puff of mesquite seasoning.
Sorry. Right into the microphone. No, I was like, why does my skin feel like this? Why does it feel like this? Thankfully, it doesn't anymore because I went home and like showered.
Let's see what the air quality is right now.
Because I like going across the bridge, I can normally see Minneapolis like clear as day. I could barely see it at all. It says air quality alert.
Oh, it's only 136. It was 179 today when I woke up.
It says severity unknown on weather kit Apple thing. I don't know.
Oh, but I have 2 Fridleys, and one says it's 144 and one says it's 136. In Winneconne, it's 161.
Ugh.
In Chicago, Chicago's 179.
Yeah, Illinois, you're not looking good. Look at that, like purple.
Oh my God,
down there.
Do you see what it is in Milwaukee?
No, but like look
220.
at this. Look at this like blip in the middle of Illinois, like in Springfield. and like, what the hell? Yeah, so the Midwest and beyond.
We are
to, like,
dying
we're
here.
Dying.
No, I'm a little bit worried because I was like talking about it with my friend who I was with at Pride, and I was like, we were outside so much. Although it seemed much clearer over the weekend.
Yeah, it was much clearer over the
but
weekend.
I was
just
like,
in the past,
but all of us lost our voice, and like it's not like we were screaming all weekend.
You did say you were at the clubs and they were very loud. That you could not even hear each other.
True
things.
But still, I was the one out all weekend. Even my friend who was only out for one night, she lost her voice completely. She had to call into work for 2 days.
Oh my God.
She's a phone.
I do feel like I got some color on my arm.
Yeah, you're looking really tan.
Like I can see it. I can see how the way my like skin starts to like get blotchy and weird when it starts tanning. Tell me something you're kind of obsessed with right now. Maybe like a song.
A song?
I don't know.
Is this a setup?
No. What? So you start singing Padum?
Padum, Padum. Yeah, I'm obsessed with that. But I also am still obsessed with Alone.
Alone? Oh, the
Kim Petras feat Nicki Minaj.
Speaking of Nicki Minaj, this is literally what made me want to put this down in our list. Her verse in Pound Town 2.
I just heard it I heard her verse for the first time yesterday.
Oh, I just accidentally clicked it.
Oh, well, I'm sure it got sent to you too.
Yeah, Brenda snapped me. Brenda, oh no, can I read this out loud?
Yeah, I don't care.
Brenna snaps and says, Brayden locks CC in his room when he's getting railed, but absolutely not when he's recording the content podcast.
It's not that I lock her in, it's that she wants to assert her dominance.
Oh my God.
It's true. She sprinted in here. I couldn't control her. She can't be tamed.
I'm pretty sure that you were having sex at the exact same time I was breaking up with my girlfriend.
Yeah. No.
That probably checks out. Like, because it was around like 6. No, it was like 7 a.m. Would you say 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. or is that done by then?
Probably. That's right around that time period.
Brandon brought someone home right around the time that Brandon was getting ready to go to work. Who does that on a Monday morning? Like Sunday into Monday. That's crazy. Anyways, Pound Town 2, highly recommend. The whole rest of the song is kind of like nonsense to me. I'm out here in Miami looking for the Hoochie Daddy.
I do also really like, give me one margarita.
Oh my God.
Which I also think Nicki deserves the first
pound
song.
cake down. I mean, she just did this Pound Town song because you could hear the distinct difference of quality in the recording of like the song and then Nicki. You know what I mean? Like it sounded like she recorded hers on an actual
on our high quality podcast equipment
versus like on the phone or like
the default iPhone headphones.
Oh yeah, the old one, the old what do they call the cord headphones?
Which honestly, it is BS that new phones don't come with those headphones.
I missed that little treat.
Not that I use them; they sit in the pack until I break my headphones, and then I have to bring them out.
Do the new iPhones not come with a wall plug-in either now?
And Apple's getting sued for it because it's not a fully functional product.
That's true. That is so true.
I've bought 2 of those iPhones, so I better get $60 back because those cost $30 now.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Got this little POS, $30, toodaloo.
And okay, but I wish that they made these with like this. What is this called?
USB-C and a regular standard USB-C.
Yes,
or USB.
Yeah, USB and the USB-C.
But now there's but now there's an advanced USB-C. There's a third one.
You know what?
But also on the next iPhone, it's not going to be Thunderbolt. It's going to be USB-C.
Let me see. I'm going to unlock my phone with AI now.
ChatGPT, help me.
Is it GPC? I thought it was GBT.
GPT.
GPT?
GDP?
GDP?
CPT?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it has helped me through some sticky situations.
I told everybody that. That was so funny. I think I told Hilton Carter that.
Oh my God, what a treat, what a dream.
Lily was talking about how she loves using like AI for like captions and stuff. And I'm like, it's true. Brandon used it for da-da-da-da.
Do you know how long I sat and looked up Taylor Swift lyrics that were a perfect match to my caption yesterday? I could have just told ChatGPT. It's GPT.
GPT? We sound like a bunch of boomers. I don't even really understand.
Anyway, I could have just had ChatGPT do it. God, I'm such an idiot.
I explained the concept of it to, I think, Anita yesterday, or maybe the other day. And I was like, yeah, and this is just word AI. This isn't even like the scary, like, weird, like, deep fake stuff that you can do and, like, just lame shit. It's taking the magic out. Because you know what? I saw a BuzzFeed article that was like, oh my God, look at these Barbie houses from every state.
There is one in Hudson.
But here's the thing. They made it seem like they worded it kind of like, oh, like they made it like, I was like, oh, they're in every state. I started scrolling and I'm like, these are AI images. These are not real. Like, this is not like a real house. And I'm like, oh my God, these are just AI Barbie houses inspired by states. And I'm like, I'm thinking I'm watching a cool BuzzFeed or looking at a cool BuzzFeed article about all these places that are not real. Something that is inspired by something is like like a computer coming up with something. I want to see something that's actually there, that something lives in.
Well, there's a Barbie house 45 minutes away.
I believe they're real.
And I have enough,
I was like, what
and
the
I have
hell?
enough mutual friends with the owner. We could probably get a tour.
Could we record there for the Barbie premiere?
Probably.
It's probably booked out. Let's be real. With the Barbie movie coming out this month.
It's not like a rentable house. It's like a person who lives there.
Hit them up.
Well,
you gotta be delusional. Right?
Well, she's like a big cheetah lover. If you catch my drift.
Oh, I was gonna say you're about to say conservative, and I was about to be like, nope, we're done.
Yep, that's it.
We don't need that. We don't need her. So let's get to what we're actually talking about today, which is pots.
And not weed.
I was saying not the disease or the disorder, the like
PTOS.
Yeah, pots. Because people have pots. Oh my God! I just like a Wendy Williams like level of stupid.
Native New Yorker.
I was just like, Wendy Williams seems like someone who would say, "Shout out to people with pots."
She probably did.
Oh my God! No, but shout out to you. I'm sorry.
To Wendy, yeah. No. I hope she's getting the help she deserves.
Oh, okay,
so shout to me?
No, shout out to people with pots.
Oh.
I don't want to take it back if they felt good about it. Have your shout out.
Enjoy it.
I can't. Oh my goodness.
This episode is especially unhinged, and for whatever reason, we're not that unhinged. We just...
I didn't know how I was going to make words today. I was feeling really weird today.
It's the smoke.
Is it the smoke? I knew you were going to say that. I felt just like off today. Just like weird. Like I just wanted to be continuously drinking like cold water. It also was very hot out. I stopped by my like normal smoke shop that I go to get my little like stupid like pens that I have to suck on 24/7 because I need stimulation. They don't have AC there, poor guy. Yeah. Which, by the way, okay, so I am the regular at this place. I tell you, Brandon.
Which is truly my worst nightmare.
It is. Like, I have to, like, hype myself up. He is really nice. He always asks me how my day is.
He has to give you, like, perks, you know.
He's given me some, like, free stuff. And now I'm like, oh, my God, if they don't have AC, maybe I should start bringing him, like, cold water bottles when I come in.
That'd be nice.
It's a fun little gesture. I literally, because I was thinking, if I move out of here, I feel like I need to, like, give him a card. Like, hey, I won't be coming in weekly. I just don't want you to think I died or I hate you.
I will say, as a service producer, service
provider.
Yeah, whatever.
No. If you had a regular where someone like stopped coming to you, would you be sad?
No, that's happened to me before, and it's like traumatizing when you actually. I have ADHD, so like I don't realize it until like 2 years later.
That you're attached to them.
2 years later, and I'm like, oh my God, what happened to so and so? What happened to Fred? And then sometimes they do die, and that's actually really traumatizing.
I buy these things, and you have to get them out of the case. And he sometimes gives me the key, and it was actually like he usually only gives it to me when he doesn't feel like coming around the counter. But it was actually busy today. He passed off the key to a customer to turn around and give it to me to go and get whatever I needed.
It's like when I went to the gas station the other day and he gave me the key to the propane tanks, and I was like, oh, you really trusted me with this key? You could just walk off with these propane tanks I didn't pay for.
I was like, oh my gosh. I'm just like, I felt like he was flexing. You're like, yeah, that's my customer. I trust her.
My best customer.
Anyways, I was just going to say right off the bat, like, I think Brandon is one person that is just like, I'm going to use whatever pot that I have available.
I do not care. Mm-hmm. Like, I should really invest in some pots for these moss pole plants.
Those are
just
crazy.
Exposed.
That is crazy. Ugly.
It's okay, though. People who are in my bed just watching a movie look at this and go, what is that? Those are P.F. Chang containers. My pronouns are P.F. Changs. Oh
my God, my side is cramping up. What the hell?
What's making fun of that? My pronouns are USA. Like the eagle call. But it's P.F. Chang's and it's a horse neighing because there's horses in front of it. And it's the funniest TikTok I've ever seen.
I didn't even notice those containers. You pointed them out. Brandon, let me give you all this visual. Okay, I think I'm like messing around.
Oh, it's coming unplugged to the bottom. Push it back in.
Sorry. Hopefully you could hear me that whole time. I mean, if I could hear myself, you could probably hear me, I hope. So to give you the visual, this is like I think like a 6 or 7 inch plastic pot, like a plant that has like a nice little like 2-foot moss pole in it. But for a drip tray, it is sitting in a plastic to-go container from P.F. Chang's, like the black bottom, and then normally there would be like a clear top. It's that black bottom with the lip on the side. You get the visual to get it. And then he's got like the plants.
There's two of those.
I was like, the plants that are actually in pots are in the most disgusting looking terracotta.
Most of which don't even fit. They're all in nursery pots, but they don't fit.
So they don't fall off the shelf.
It's because they're too heavy. They need some weight.
Okay, but the pot that your magnificum is in up there is insane.
And then that one.
What the hell? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a sight to see.
No, my room is a nightmare.
Yeah, Brandon just does whatever pot fits. Like so when it's time to repot a bunch of plants, which I watched him do like 2 weeks ago, he brings out all the plants, and I was like, I can't do this for the exact reason that Brandon like demonstrated, because you left them out overnight because you like didn't feel like bringing the plants in. So then he's like, oh my God, now I got to bring all these plants in over. I'm like, you left them out overnight? What if they got snatched up? These are like expensive plants. Anyways. But then he's like, let me gather up all my plants and gather up every pot that I have. And then it's just like a Tetris, like, let's just like move. It's a little game. Like move this plant into this pot and then this plant into this pot. And then these ones just change and shuffle around.
Literally. It's like, I don't. Unpopular / controversial opinion, I don't wash out my pots.
I don't either.
I am so
unless it was something
lazy.
That was like, here's the thing, if it was a disgusting infestation, I'm probably tossing it with the pot anyways, like if it's that if it's something that's like covered in like scale and it's disgusting,
nope, you
and
just
I don't
throw
want,
it all away.
It's like
Toodles.
It's done.
It could have been a pot I bought at Pottery Barn and I'd still throw it away.
So, okay, so I'm now we're going to talking about your actual preference and what you like gravitate towards when you actually do buy pots and your aesthetics. So there's like, obviously there's, your plastic pots, but we've got like terracotta, ceramic, and then like glazed ceramic. And there's like some ceramic that feels like gritty and then almost like more porous, but not quite like terracotta. Sometimes I like, because it's like that on the inside and then just glazed on the outside. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the hell. I'm not a ceramicist. I'm not a potter. That's what they call themselves. potters.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love Great Pottery Throwdown. I can't wait for season 6 to come out on HBO. Or not HBO Max. Now it's called Max.
Weird.
Yeah. And it's a whole new app.
And
it's not just like a name change.
I had like 15 people on my HBO account and logged them all off when it changed.
Whoops. I don't even know my login. Anywho. So what's your preference?
So
aesthetic,
if
color.
money were no option, I would prefer like a finished painted ceramic, like a black or a gold. Hefty, but not too hefty. Nice finish, but I still put a nursery pot inside of it because the thought of like, actually this is why. You know why? Because after a plant has been in like a regular pot for so long, and you can't just like crunch it like you can a nursery pot.
I love crunching the nursery pots.
And then it just falls out. You have to like put your hands and like scrape the sides of the pot
to
with
get
your
it
hands
out.
to get the crusty dirt off, and I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I do have like a handful of plants that are potted into actual pots. The only ones that I have though are like big, because sometimes or my really tall ones that are they're too narrow and skinny in their plastic pot to go in, like it literally just like falls out of the plastic or falls out of the cash pot, decorative pot that it's in.
The only pots that I have that are like, there's a couple of terracottas for lack of like, I didn't have anything else to put it in, but like it's like those Target pots, and that's like what that big one is. There's a couple like they're like those, you know, the cheap Target pots that are self-draining. Those are the only pots I pot in directly.
I think those are like my least favorite pot ever.
I don't like them because then
I hate looking at them.
Then the water fills in the bottom, and then when you move it, you're drenched.
Yeah, it sloshes
Fully
around
sloshed.
all over you. I hate terracotta. I like the look of it, like in other people's like spaces. I am just very all or nothing. Like if I introduce terracotta again, I would have to change over like everything to terracotta, and even putting a plastic pot in a terracotta pot, I swear it like sucks the moisture out of it.
Yeah. And then it sucks the dirt right into the terracotta.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was one of my favorite pots right there. And look at how
no, but seriously,
nasty
even when
is.
it's a plastic pot just sitting in it, like I've had like just like a 4-inch plastic pot, Dishidia, that was sitting in a terracotta pot, and I swear it was just drying out so much faster because it was sitting in that thing and it was just sucking the moisture out of it.
There's like quite literally, it just doesn't care what it is. Like, I am going to find this moisture.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want a dry house, terracotta is the way to go.
Oh, yeah. People always ask about like getting the gunk off the side. I'm like, you don't have to, but like I hate the look of it, so might as well. I just don't like when they start getting the rings around them. They just start looking salty.
Yeah, that one. It's not even looking
nice
salty.
and
It's just
green.
looking poopy.
The fact that it's that dirty while it's painted over is
and
crazy.
finished. It's not, and that's when I really cared. That's like triple finished. Triple finished.
Fuck terracotta. We're anti-terracotta. Sorry.
Terrazzo though. Love some terrazzo.
You do?
I mean, I don't have any besides that little tray I got from Concrete Botanical, but
Shout out to Holly.
if I had the money to have all these be terrazzo, I would.
Like a black and gold speckle.
Yeah.
That sounds very you.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually kind of surprised isn't a thing. Resin pots.
I'm sure there are some, but I just feel like
Is resin like expensive to produce? You know, you could put like stuff in it. I don't know. But I mean, I'm kind
there's
of
more. There's 3D printed pots.
Yeah.
We sell those at PQ.
I don't
A lot of 3D printed
I don't think I have any 3D printed pots.
I like them. They're nice and like lightweight, but I will say that I feel like the filament, like it's still just kind of like breakable. Like sometimes the bottom can like detach from the pot. You know what I mean?
Oh, because really all it is, it's like if you took like hot glue and just like kept making layers.
Yeah. So I feel like sometimes the conditions have to be correct. Like what if it's too dry in the room or too humid? I don't know. I know that people who have them, like, I think there's like a constant fan going so that it's not like hot as fuck and it like cools.
You have to have a constant fan going to have them.
No, like it's like built in, I think, to the like base of the like 3D printer There's
the
like
machine. I thought you meant the pot itself. I was like, wait, what?
The actual like 3D printed machine. I don't know, just kind of like how computers have like fans built in them. What style of pot would you say you're attracted to? Do you like the ones that like have a little base on the bottom, or ones that are square, or ones that are like actually like round, like almost like gives like a circle vibe, where like the small, like there's like a smaller opening at the top, and then which those are a bitch to repot. Because
I have that one, and there's nothing in it.
Oh yeah, that one. And that's not even like
and
very
I do
dramatic.
like that one. I
there's
love
some
that
that
one.
have really small tops.
My ideal is straight up and down.
Nice like cylinder.
In which I know I have some. Oh, okay. So like the third pot in the
with like the ribs on it.
Yeah,
like
I think that's from IKEA, but it just goes straight down.
Love a good IKEA
Or
pot.
like those terracotta pots that like don't have a super dramatic angle. They're
and
kind
there's
of
not a lip on the side. I do not like the terracotta pots with the lip on the side.
There's one right there, and it's just not. And they don't fit anything. The reason I don't like the lip ones is because they're too dramatic of an indent, and so you can't put a nursery pot in them.
And it's just like propped up, and the nursery pot sticks out a whole inch.
Yes, like that one. Prime example.
Not a big fan of. I lost my train of thought. But most of my plants are in plastic pots inside another pot. I would say about like 90% of them, like obviously not, I mean, maybe counting like the leca pots and stuff. I mean, they're obviously in like a pot in another pot. A lot of my pings actually are now in pots like without drainage and water at the top of them.
I need to do that because like mine are.
You need to get some like cute ping pots because like
some cups.
My own my ping shelf is like the most curated shelf out of my whole plant room.
And I mean, mine is like the most organized.
It is.
But
like,
it is not cute whatsoever.
Oh yeah, these like cups that they're in. Plus, like these guys don't want to be like sitting in the same water where it's like because they kind of like to be flushed out a little bit too. So
they get what they get, and they just gotta be happy with it.
Yeah, Brandon likes like some of his pings just actually live in like a 4-inch drip tray, like plastic saucer.
Yeah,
which is like totally fine because you can do that because they have like really shallow roots, so it totally works.
It's actually the worst because the water evaporates so fast.
It does. I actually rotted one of mine that way. Whoops. We got some fun flowers back there.
I see a little pink one from here.
Mm-hmm.
Little pink one.
I need to do some like pink like flower art, even though they kind of look like SpongeBob leaves.
That was so funny when you did make one and you're like, wait, this is a little too SpongeBob-y.
It screams SpongeBob, like the pink ones.
What if that's what they were actually based off of?
Like the actual, like the SpongeBob flowers?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. I would love that. Let's talk about drainage. Because people are like, can I put a bunch of rocks in the bottom of my pot and call it a day?
No.
Call that drainage. So, yeah, there's two. I like to tell people that there's two different.
Well, I guess certain plants, yeah, sure, maybe.
I always tell people there's roots are really smart. They're going to get down there anyways and sit there in the water. But there's two different drainage definitions to me is like the drainage of your pot and then the drainage of like your soil.
Yeah.
Because people are like, does your soil have good drainage? Does your pot have good drainage? And sometimes the bigger the pot, sometimes the more holes you want down there. If you have like a massive pot and you just have one little hole in the bottom, I mean, usually that's why the big ones, they have the slits on the sides, you know? Want more airflow to those roots too.
Because they need some oxygen.
Mm-hmm. So sometimes I think the one little hole in the bottom is like not enough. But it is what it is. So
yeah, that's why I think that's actually why I don't like potting plants in regular pots too, is because there's like no drainage, and I'm not trying to drill extra holes in a pot.
Mm-hmm. Just fly.
I'll take a knife and just like stab at a nursery pot, but I'm not.
I've done that.
I'm not gonna. I had to stab those Coke bottles for my moss poles. I was like, shit, it's gonna slip, and then it's gonna slice me.
Yeah, I don't know how you haven't sliced your hand open doing all your plant activities.
Oh, I definitely have. Actually, there's multiple slices on my hand, and I don't know what they're from. I was just bleeding out into my food.
Ew. But yeah, so you want your proper drainage in your soil, like nice chunky soil, whatever it is your plant is. You know, we're not talking about that specifically, but yeah, putting a bunch of rocks in the bottom is usually where they think that's going to replace having a hole in the bottom. No, girly, we don't want to do that.
Because do you know what trap moisture does? It creates mold and mildew and decay.
Yucky. You
Because
don't want that.
back in the day when I used to think that was a thing, back in like 2014, and I was like, why are all my plants dying? That's why. Because then you dump out the pot and like all those rocks are just filled with mildew.
Icky. Yeah, so and beware if you're someone who has a bunch of plastic pots sitting in like other pots like we do. Take them out every once in a while, like, and don't just water them straight up. Like, some people won't realize how much water is sitting at the bottom of that pot, and the plastic pot is sitting in it. Because sometimes, like, my plastic pots will be a little bit smaller, and then like the water will drip into that pot, and it's just sitting down there. And I know that like maybe the roots are gonna start sticking out the bottom of the pot, but like the actual pot isn't sitting in the water. If your plant is like still like sopping wet several days after watering it in that pot, I'm like, you might be shocked to pull it out and be like, oh, it's dripping. You know that sound where you pull it out and then it's like drip, 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 drip. You're like,
Nope.
Oh my God.
And especially when you're like, oh, I watered 5 days ago, and you're like,
It's
why are things turning yellow?
You're like, it's been getting watered for 5 days. Not good. Don't do that. So I do take most of mine out to the sink. Brandon does not.
I would rather be caught dead than bringing a plant. I'll bring them to the shower when they have spider mites, and that's as big of a spa treatment as they're getting.
Yeah, Brandon waters his right where they are. I rarely do that. So maybe some of my pond plants, if I have like a jug, I'll just go up to them and fill up the thing. But I still kind of like to take them out, look at them a little bit.
Well, my thing is, it's like I just too many, and I like. And back in the
Brandon does have so many. Like, you at this point have more in your personal collection than I do, and that was not true like a year or two ago.
Yeah, which is I've also gotten rid of a ton.
But you have actually so many still.
I haven't moved a single plant outside this year. Can you believe? Well, I moved one because I had spider mites in my pasta.
Pasta.
It's not doing well out there because it's so hot and it's not raining ever.
It is hot.
And I only have one plant out there. How am I going to remember to water it?
Crazy squirrels and crazy cats.
Oh my God. Forgot about that.
Update on that at all?
No, I should probably check the backyard. So the other day Nicole was over. We were just watching Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I remember Brenda looks outside. She's like,
well,
oh my God.
We were like, what is this noise? And I'm like, wow, this bird is really having a hard time. And then Brenda goes outside, looks at the back, screams, oh my God, Brandon. And I was like, oh no, what is happening to this poor bird? It wasn't a bird, it was a squirrel.
It was a squirrel fighting for its life.
Fighting for its life against a cat.
Not a cat. And I think I saw this cat on my way to your place, and I forgot to mention it. I was like, oh my God, I should tell them I saw a cat on my way here. It was literally just 3 doors down. Looked like Sweet Pea. I was like, oh my God.
I mean, I support these cats.
Yeah, you don't support those squirrels, that's for sure.
Although Nuts, the water skiing squirrel, I will support him until the day I die.
It would not be the first time you saved a squirrel, though. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When you had it in the back of your car in a shoebox or whatever.
Ago. Horrifying.
I can't believe that was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like time.
I don't either.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Well, that's all I kind of have for our pots. Do you have anything to say? Any advice? People are always, I think, take it too seriously. Get whatever you want.
I think, yeah, you just do what you want. Do what makes your plants happy. I think you'll kind of, as you grow, you can see how your roots grow in your plant and like actually like, you know, get a vibe. Get a vibe. I can just tell by like grabbing, and that's why I like nursery pots, because I can squeeze them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can be like,
aerate the soil a little bit.
You're a little too not squishable. You're starting to feel a little ceramic, which you might have a little too many roots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can really tell when something's like, this is like busting out the pot.
Like when I was repotting the other day, and I was like, what? Oh my God, I still haven't posted that picture. That is a picture I need to post. There was a plant. What was it? I think it was a syngonium. And the roots were as tall as me coming out the bottom of the pot. Like they were like spiraling.
Just like you, too.
Ah!
I thought you were going to say that. I was set up. Tossed it right to me.
I think you need to start your stand-up tour.
I picked up Brandon's Taco Bell on the way over here.
I've scream laughed.
Well, because he's like, when you pick up a Taco Bell, and I was like, oh, anxiety. I've never done a pickup order at Taco Bell. He's like, oh, God, so easy, so easy. It was easy. But then I copied the last text that I got from DoorDash and just changed the name of the order to Brandon and the place to Taco Bell. So it said like, hi, Brandon, your order.
The smiley face with the nose dash. That was what got me. Because I saw that text 3 times on Monday.
Oh my God. And I was like, hey, Brandon, your order has been picked up from Taco Bell and your dasher's on the way, ! Like smiley face with the nose. Those times like that I'm bummed where I can't actually see your reaction.
No, Brenna thought I was a crazy person because I didn't say ha.
Screamed out of nowhere. Well, yeah, because I was like, I was just gonna say like I'm en route, and I'm like, no, this would be better, authentic. It's on the way.
That was
notification.
10 out of 10, 12 out of 10.
I forgot to say what pots that I gravitate towards. I used to be strictly white pots, but now just like my wardrobe, I've been liking more like colorful pots. Just whatever the vibe is. If I want like a peach pot, a yellow pot, whatever. I don't really go for like blues and greens.
Well, like the nursery pots that are like that green, I don't like those. A light turned off.
Like a green plant in a green pot is just not my vibe.
It's too much.
Yeah, too much green. But yeah, just like things that are cute too. Things that are, I like handmade stuff too. I like to slowly curate my little pot collection.
See, the type of pot I gravitate towards is like, what is dirt cheap? Or you'll invest. I won't.
I will, but then I get scared to like touch them. Like there are some of my plants that I'm like, they're in a specific spot because that pot means a lot to me and I don't want it to just like accidentally knock off the shelf. I don't have that many, but we'll have to do a fun little Instagram post of pots and stuff. Well, that is kind of all we got for y'all today. A reminder to go check out our merch because we're going to be reminding you for that.
Oh yeah,
every week.
Merch. Oh my God, there was a reminder right after the merch that I forgot about. We're switching our episode day to Thursdays.
Yes, so if you're listening to this on Thursday because it comes out on a Thursday.
Surprise!
Surprise,
Sade.
So that's a fun little change that is already in effect.
Yeah, you didn't know. It's a surprise.
Are we pulling up our Spotify comment?
Yes, we do have a Spotify comment. Okay, so Spotify doesn't give usernames. It's from Natalie, but I think you'll know.
I think I know who the Natalie is.
It's NatJoy22 on Instagram because she messaged us and told us about it. What
Yay.
a treat, what a dream. Which is also what I responded. Which, when I say that, I say it a lot, but I mean it with the fullest intent of love. Things that are a treat and a dream really are a treat and a dream. I don't say it sarcastically. Anyway, so it says, it was on the Plants and Pride episode, and we asked, what did you think about this episode? We didn't actually ask that. I think that's just the default Spotify prompt. And she's like, hello.
Maybe we do need hello merch.
You guys are fabulous. Well, no, then RuPaul will sue us.
Oh, did you take that from RuPaul?
Well, not intentionally. I don't know how that happened.
Away.
I'm so glad you finally have merch. In parentheses, I snapped up a pink producer CC so damn fast.
Yee.
Happy Pride, friends.
Yay, we love Natalie. Hi, gay.
Hi, gay.
Yay! Shout out to Natalie. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So leave us a little comment thing on Spotify. Reply to this episode.
Yeah. But then let us know you replied because it's not like, well, maybe it is. It's just so much easy. They don't have an app. If they had an app for Spotify podcasters, it'd be easy.
Yeah, they got too much going on there.
But Apple, I just type in Apple and it's just there.
Well, where can people find you on the interwebs, Brandon?
People can find me at brandonbotanical.com and Brandon Botanical on all of the social media platforms, TikTok, YouTube and Instagram. And there is a Facebook, but I don't post there, so don't follow it.
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest at Nicole Larson Grows. Go follow the podcast on Instagram at Where Are We Growing. We're almost to 2,000 followers. And have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend.
And where can you find our merch?
You can find our merch at link in the bio.
Go buy it, babes.
Bye.
Bye.